All right, newsjacking. This is something that I did in my very first blogging gig. My first content marketing gig was writing blog posts for a law firm. And what I would do is I would look for stories in the news that were about this was an employment law firm. So it was about employees suing their employer or former employer, specifically around non-compete, which was a big thing at the time. It's still a big thing, but that I think was when it was starting to be a big thing. So I would just take that story and repurpose it for our purposes for the blog. I would never copy and paste, but you want to put it into a story and you want to have a certain perspective on that story. So that's what I would do. It's like, here's the facts as it relates to us and what we do. Oh, and by the way, if you need someone who does this, we do this. It was a great way to get people's attention, help people understand and put into context what it is that we were doing for them, that we were helping them do, and helping them prevent, because that's the other side of employment law, right? Is making sure that you are not in a position where you feel like you have to sue your employer or former employer. So this relates to every industry. And the big thing right now, of course, is AI. Right. That's been the big thing in the news for the past couple of years is everyone wants to know about AI and is AI coming for my job and what do I need to know about AI? Lately, for the past few months, it's been TikTok because everyone is freaking out over TikTok leaving and what that means, especially if they've been using TikTok to grow their business. So if that's something that relates to your industry, talk about it. If it's AI, it probably relates to your industry in some way. So be aware of that and find a way to work that into your business. But it could be anything. It doesn't even have to be like the big news topic of the day. It helps because the more people are talking about it, the more that will boost your SEO. But that's the other thing is it's a great way to boost your SEO. If people are talking about this, if they are looking for information on it, and you are one of the first non-news organizations to cover it on your website or your YouTube channel or your TikTok or wherever it is you talk about these things, then if you're one of the first, you're going to experience a bump in those ratings. Everyone else will catch up. Everyone else will start talking about it eventually. But by being one of the first, it's really going to boost your SEO. So don't rush to create content to the point where you're creating crappy content, right? Still give it a minute, do the quality check, make sure you're editing it, all those things. But it is a great way to boost your SEO and to just have a constant stream of things to talk about is what's going on in the world as it relates to your industry. Don't talk about something just because it's the new thing that everyone is talking about. That's why I don't talk about TikTok, because I don't do TikTok. I don't do social media marketing. That's not my thing. I will leave that to the social media professionals. But AI has been a big thing that everyone wants to know about. So that is something that I do talk about in my content. So if you have not already, check the news for stories. I came across this tip recently and someone called it newsjacking, which is, I don't think I had heard that term before. So I like that term. So go newsjack some stories. Have a great day and happy blogging.